guys, it's Lucy, and today I am here to give you my February TBR slash Black History Month TBR. Today is February 1st as I'm filming this. This will either go up this weekend or the next one, so happy Black History Month. And yeah, I'm going to do a similar thing as last year, where last year for Black History Month, I believe I read all Black authors or majority Black authors, and I'm doing the same thing here. I'm trying to read majority Black authors. I can't do all Black authors because I have some arcs that I want to read, which are not by Black authors. Starting with the books that I'm currently in the middle of, I'm currently reading 3 books. The first being Unrivaled by Alison Noel. Yeah, I started it last month, obviously, and I have not made a lot of progress. I really just need to sit down and read it, you know? I haven't really progressed far enough to be really engaged with it, so I just haven't been picking it up, but I do want to at least try and finish it. It doesn't seem like a DNF for right now. Next, I am currently reading Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I am about halfway through. I'm on page, wow, that was a mess, 241. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying it less than I thought I would, but it's still good. The writing is magical. It really keeps you captive, but I don't really like the characters and I don't really know where the story is going. But yeah, I'm still intrigued and interested to see how it ends. I will probably hopefully finish it this weekend, so you'll hear more of my thoughts in my February wrap-up. And the last book that I'm currently reading is Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. This is my first foray into Agatha Christie. I think this was one of the books I wanted to read on my 2018 TBR. It was either this or the one where they're on the island and then there were none. That might be the one, but if that's the one, I'm gonna switch it because the goal is really to just read an Agatha Christie book, and this is the one that came to me from the library on audiobook, so I'm listening to this on audiobook. I don't remember who it's read by, I forgot to look that up, but it's by a guy who's doing a bunch of accents because it's set in Europe. The main character is French, and a bunch of the conductors are French as well, and he's doing all the accents, the American accent and whatever. He's pretty good, but it is a little distracting because I don't do that great with accents, so I'm listening to this a little slower than I usually would just so I can understand what's going on. It's very intriguing so far. I'm 4 hours in. It is a 6-hour audiobook, so I'm 2/3 of the way through. I don't know how this is gonna end still, so that's a good sign. Next, for my official Black History Month TBR, if I say official, that makes it, sound official. First, I will be reading Piecing Me Together by Renee Watson. This is, I still don't really know what it's about. I know it's about a girl who goes to a private school away from her poor neighborhood, and then she gets put into this mentorship program, and I don't really know what it's about, but I've heard it's good. It's about a Black girl coming into her own. The blurb, I'll read you the last paragraph. It says, "In this story about a girl striving for success in a world that feels too often like it wants to break her, Renee Watson once again delivers a thoughtful and relevant novel that explores issues of race, privilege, and relationships." So that is what I'm looking for in this book. It's pretty short, so I'll probably pick this up right after Uprooted because I want something like this, Next, we have Swing Time by Zadie Smith. This is a book I got from Book of the Month Club, clearly a year ago. I think? Yeah, a year ago, because I've been getting Book of the Month for over a year now. It was one of the first books I got, and I still haven't read it, so I really want to read it. I've heard mixed things about this, but I've heard really good things from people who haven't read Zadie Smith before, which is the camp I fall in about this, and then people who have read from her before say that this is good, but it was disappointing compared to her other books. So since I won't be able to compare it to her other books, I will hopefully not feel that disappointment. I know that this is about an unnamed narrator and then her friend slash frenemy. They both dance, but the narrator can't dance and her friend can, and some kind of jealousy along with that. I know it's a lot more. It's told in past and present day, I think. I read the first chapter a while ago, but I mostly forgot it. So I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. This is another book that was on my 2018 TBR, so go me. I really don't actually know what this is about. I know that this is one of the most important books in contemporary Black literature, I guess. I'm not sure if it's contemporary because it's still kind of old. I'm pretty sure it's about Maya Angelou and her life. For some reason, I think it might be written in verse, but I think that's wrong. So, yeah. But I will be reading it this month. I already have it out from the library. It's gonna happen. And last for my Black History Month TBR, we have Binti by Nnedi Okorafor. This is a book that kind of has a good amount of popularity on BookTube, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. It's also very short. It's technically a novella. I think it's under 100 pages. And if I have time for more books by Black authors, I'll be sure to, read them, but I don't think I will, which is sad. But, I'm also trying to read books by Black authors throughout the year. If I read all of these, that'll be 4. My goal this year is 12, hopefully more, obviously, but I will be well on my way to my goal. And then we have the 2 arcs that I'm trying to read as well. I actually have a couple more arcs because I did go on a NetGalley requesting spree because, I don't know, I just felt like it, and then I actually got some of the books that I requested, so I have to read them. One of these books is from NetGalley. One of them is actually a physical arc that I have, but I do have a bunch of NetGalley arcs as well that I need to get to, so those are kind of on the back burner. These 2 I definitely want to get to. And the physical arc is Auntie Poldi and the Sicilian Lions. I talked a little bit about this in my biannual Bibliothon vlog / wrap up, but I'm not sure if that is even going up or it will be up by now. Probably not, so I'll talk about it again. But basically I got this through this thing called Bookish First, where you get to read like first looks at books, which is like the first 10 to like 15 pages, and then you write a review based on your first looks, like would you continue reading it, what you thought of it, like what you thought of the cover, those things, and then you get points, and then you also get entered into a raffle for that book. And I got entered into this raffle and I won, so go me. So this isn't ordinarily something I would ever request or anything, but it does seem interesting. It says for fans of a man called Uwe and the novels of Adriana Trigiani, I don't know who that is, but A Man Called Uwe I do recognize, and I've heard really good things about that, and that sounds like something I would be interested. So yeah, I know that this is about a woman named Auntie Poldi who moves to Italy, Sicily maybe, and she moves for like retirement, I guess, and she's kind of like an eccentric old woman, and then like her pool boy turns up missing, or like turns up dead. Actually, you can't turn up missing. And she thinks like there's more to it than it seems. So it's kind of like that kind of mystery, which I am fond of and I am trying to get back into, hence my Agatha Christie reading. So those are 6 books that I have yet to start and 3 books that I am currently reading. So that is 9 books total for the month of February, the shortest month of the year. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I will link down below a bunch of like things people are doing on BookTube for Black History Month. I know of Read So Lit, and someone else is doing like read only Black authors over the year of 2018. Anything else I find, I'll link down below in case you're interested. I'm not doing those for the aforementioned reasons. I have other books that I want to get to, but that doesn't mean reading books by Black authors is any less important to me. But yeah, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any opinions about any of the books that I mentioned, please leave a comment down below, and also tell me what you're planning to read for this glorious Black History Month. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make more videos where I talk about books. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!